Hi, welcome to day 9 of where I've been talking about the craziest story you will ever hear about the things that have been happening to me, my friends, and my family over the last 7 months while I go through a 40-day water-only fast for spiritual reasons. And to show you that I'm serious about what I'm trying to tell you, I'm not doing this for weight loss, but I have lost 11.1 pounds so far. But I don't recommend this for weight loss. Don't do that. Yesterday, we talked about flashing lights around certain stars that I see when I'm taking DMT, and they all have something in common. But to get there, you needed to know what happens after you die. We've been guided to that answer. You can go read and look this stuff up yourself. It is available. You should, because it's awesome and incredible. But what if I told you that the story of your life didn't start at birth and it won't end at death? What if you've lived many lifetimes with countless roles, faces, and experiences, only to return again? According to Dr. Michael Newton and Dolores Cannon, life between lives is just as important as life itself. It's where our souls rest, and they reflect, and they prepare for the next adventure. But buckle up, because we're about to take a journey. It's kind of a bizarre one if you've never heard of this stuff, but it's straight into the mysteries of the soul. Dr. Michael Newton was just an ordinary hypnotherapist, helping people with phobias and past life regressions. But one day, something unexpected happened. A client under hypnosis began describing not a past life, but what happened after death. And then another client did the same thing, and another. And before he knew it, he realized he'd unlocked something extraordinary. There's a hidden realm where souls go between incarnations. His research, which spans over 7,000 case studies, revealed a shockingly consistent map of the afterlife. So what did he find? But he found that the moment of death is not scary, it's freeing. Imagine slipping out of your body like an old jacket, where there's no pain, no fear, just a feeling of weightlessness and clarity. And then comes the welcome committee. You have spirit guides, the ones we talked about yesterday, loved ones, and sometimes even pets, all greeting you like you just returned from a long trip, because you have. Next, you go through what he called a life review, which is like a 360-degree playback of your last life. Every action, every emotion, every choice that you've made, they felt from everyone's perspective, not just yours. It's not about punishment, though. It's about growth. Think of it as a cosmic report card, minus the letter grades. And then, well, it's time to see if the really soul-searching stuff happens. Each of us belongs to a soul group. They're a connection of kindred spirits who incarnate together, playing different roles across lifetimes. The best friend that you've always felt connected to, or that family member that you swear you've known forever, that soulmate that just changes your life the moment they move into your life. Chances are they're a part of your soul group, helping you evolve, sometimes with love, and sometimes through lessons. And then there are councils of elders, wise, loving beings who help review our progress and guide us to the next life. No robes, no weird judgment, just pure wisdom. The occasional, so what were you thinking here? You're probably going to have a lot of those. But there is a plan. You choose your next life. That's where it gets interesting, because before you reincarnate, we actually choose the next life. You signed up for this. Newton's clients describe soul planning, the process where you choose your body, and including any quirks, any challenges, then you select key challenges, because growth isn't always comfortable. Align with people that'll meet again, sometimes for love, sometimes for karmic payback. You learn lessons. It's not generational. It's kind of like picking a character in a game, except the stakes are much higher. And they're just like any great story. There are plot twists that you don't know are coming. But while Newton focused on the spirit world, Dolores Cannon went a little bit further, covering mind-blowing revelations, which is about other dimensions and parallel lives. And that Earth is a school for souls, and it's one of the hardest ones you can choose. And there are waves of volunteers showing up for something happening. And we'll talk about that stuff later. This all is about consciousness, and it's so much bigger than we ever understood, but everybody is starting to talk about it. It is like it's disclosing itself. the stuff that I'm observing is mind-blowing to watch. That this is all real, because it's all stuff that we would have thought was just a sci-fi film years ago. But if Newton and Cannon are right, and life isn't just random chaos, it's a meticulously crafted adventure, a journey we design for ourselves. So what does this mean for you and me? That our struggles aren't punishments. They're lessons that we're supposed to grow from. The people in your life that you feel like you've known for a long time or lifetimes, you have. And they're here to help you and love you and challenge you. And that death is not the end. It's an intermission before the next act. And if life is a school, then we are both the students and the teachers. And the more we remember of who we truly are, the eternal evolving souls, the more we can embrace this journey with purpose, with wisdom, which I need to, because some of my choices in my life have been a little questionable. I'm hoping that I've learned from it. So Dr. Michael Newton and Dolores Cannon gave us a glimpse of what it's like behind the curtain. And it's a gift. It's a cosmic cheat sheet. So next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, what am I here to learn about this? Or who am I really? Because the moment you start asking the right questions, you might just start getting the answers as you remember them. You combine that with unlocking DMT, and that is where the real magic begins. I'm experiencing, my family, my friends are experiencing the same realm that they're talking about. There is a reason that these experiences, you feel like you've been there thousands of times. And these beings that you interact with, you've known them for thousands of years. You have. It's not a fluke. It's not some psychedelic anomaly. This is real. It's crazy. And it is incredible. So, I'm not quite sure what tomorrow's video will be yet. I'm doing this a little bit by the seat of my pants. So if you have any questions about any of this, please ask in the comments. I will answer every one of them that I can. And then if there's something I can't just answer in a quick response, I will respond later with the videos. Because I don't know how much content we're going to have. So I just picked 40 days because I was being guided to do it. So ask away. And if this resonated with you, please share it. Because these concepts have brought me so much peace. Growing up as a Christian, I thought I'd gotten comfort from knowing that I would see people in heaven. I know without a shadow of a doubt, this is a similar situation. We're talking about the same thing. There's just a few nuances that are different. But there is some there is some massive overlap. But I look forward to telling you more tomorrow. We'll just kind of figure out on the fly what that's going to be. So have a great night.